Maids account for 10.2% of the total Bahraini workforce and 36.6% of the total female workforce in Bahrain. More than 95% of the total number of maids and personal assistants in Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates are foreign female workers. There are 750,000 maids in the United Arab Emirates. 96% of Emirates' families hire maids to take care of their children. The Ethiopian consulate in Dubai receives between 5 to 10 complaints from housemaids each day, mainly on issues of unpaid salaries and physical abuse.
I was to come and work in a restaurant, only to my surprise that I came and got myself in the house.
Always, I was working from 6:30. I woke up from 6:30 in the morning and I work until 11, non-stop.
It was just all lies. They lied to me. And I'm very discouraged, very discouraged.
They are very rich, but I'm working for them, but it's hard for them to pay me money. The house is very big, but they are making me sleep in the floor. They treat me like a trash. They don't see me like I'm a human being.
Go chat to your Muslim brethren as to how they view black people before you come and chat to me. Don't you dare ever.
They don't think of you as a human being. They think you as a slave to them.
Of Muslims under Islam are still enslaving African people in Libya, in Saudi, in Sudan, right now.
Right now.
هذا بابا هذا ماما. اسمها اسمها عربي لأنها مسلم.
من غانا ولا من بنين؟
أنا أنسى من كذا ما غانا بينا مدري شنو.
من وين؟
ها؟
غينيا. اوكي.
Parler en français. Tu as quel âge? Combien? 16 ans.
How dare you?
Tu as quel âge? Combien? 16 ans.
How dare you?
So black people over here will think, oh no, see the Arab guys and the Pakistani guys, they're our friends because they're minorities too. Yeah? Go to their country, see how you treat it. Go and see how your friends treat you. Go on, go and see how your friends really treat you.
I don't think there is a human rights in this world. No way. Maybe in Europe, but not in the Middle East. I don't think there is a human rights in this world. No way. Maybe in Europe, but not in the Middle East.
طب بتصل بيك مشان الشغال اللي محطوط على الانترنت عندك.
للأمانة الشهادة لله ما أساسا زينة، ولو تقعدت الساعة 5 الليل ما تكشف نفسها وزينة.
فينا نشوفها؟
In the Gulf, women employed as domestic workers are being sold online via apps approved and provided by Google and Apple. It's been called an online slave market. Our BBC News Arabic team posed as a husband and wife looking to buy a domestic worker in Kuwait.
Ready?
An app called For Sale is used to buy and sell domestic workers alongside cars and TVs. The BBC team spoke to 57 users of For Sale who were selling their domestic workers online for thousands of pounds. Most women had no knowledge they were being advertised online and then sold.
عندها فكرة إن هي حتنتقل على مكان تاني أو ما عندها مانع بالموضوع؟
ما قلت لها، أنا قلت لها.
ما قلت لها؟
ما عندها مشكلة، واحدة جاية تشتغل.
They were also denying domestic workers their basic human rights.
إجازة بتاخد إجازة؟
لا إحنا كبنتية ما نخلي صراحة، إحنا مجرمين.
اوكي. بالنسبة للموبايل وهيك؟
لا انسى موضوع الموبايل هذا، ما اعتقد انه يعني هذا من النوع اللي مو متعلم، فاهمني؟
يعني ما بدك تتكلم مع اهلها مثلا، اذا بتتكلم مع اهلها او كذا؟
يمكن مع اهلها تعطيكم مرة في الشهر.
Here we come across 5 young women who have escaped their employers' clutches. Now they are stuck in Dubai. They want to remain anonymous for fear of the police. If they are caught in a raid, they will go to jail.
They lure the women with fake work contracts and promises for a better life. But on arrival, these women are shocked to find out that instead of being taken to a hotel or office where they were meant to work, they are being sent to a private home to work as maids. What's even worse is that if the worker tries to run away, she is the one who gets jailed.
Beaten, tortured, others sexually assaulted.
It was inhuman. And the day I was sworn in as a senator, that is when the battle started.
Sikudhania bibi yangu atarudi hivyo.
As a mother, as a leader, I will not stand, I will not sit and watch this kind of.
The employer is never held accountable, even if his violations against the worker are proven.
My name is Fuzia Wanjiro from Kenya. I worked as a domestic worker in Saudi Arabia, where I never knew that I was going to Saudi Arabia to work as a domestic worker. I knew I was going to Qatar to work as a receptionist. Then when I reached Qatar, I was told like, no, you still have another flight to Saudi Arabia. So I was very much confused on what to do. I can't connect back to my people because my SIM card when I arrived in Qatar, it didn't work. They abuse you a lot. The boys on the house, they know you're a slave to them. You don't have anything to say to them. You can't confront them. When you iron clothes, you iron the whole family clothes. You can take even 5 hours, 6 hours ironing clothes. You don't rest that much. They are telling you like, you know, you're beautiful. We know you're beautiful. No, can you do, if they ask for favors, which it's not allowed because if you do that favor they want, you'll be jailed. Or the woman in the house, she'll kill you. Like other girls have been done. Most of girls, like 3 or 4 Kenyans, were killed. About that, they're having an affair with their bosses. Because you feel like, if I go back home, what will I go to do? I left my family. I came here to look for something good for them, to benefit them. But here I am. The boss is demanding for something maybe. Then you feel, okay. He says, if you don't do it, I'll tell my wife you're doing this. So you feel so low, then you feel, okay, let me do it because if he lies or if he says something else, they will believe him than they will believe me. So you end up doing things which you're not supposed to do. They don't think of you as a human being. They think you as a slave to them. You're begging for your salary because they don't want to give it to you. So after I finished my contract, I asked them, can you let me leave now? They said, no. You need to add up 1 year, then you can leave so we can be able to get another maid to come and work for us. I was misused. They used to tell me so many things. I used to cry, but I don't have someone to cry to. Until one day I decided to leave their house and go outside. I went to the police station and I stayed there for 3 weeks. They called my boss and my boss was like, don't let her leave. We still need her. Then I said, let me go. I need to see my family. I need to go. I'm tired of you guys. They said, no. The boss says, I'll start saying, I'll accuse you of stealing. I'll say this and this. You won't go back to your country.
Speak to Muslims about Africans being enslaved. Speak to them and see what they say. Oh well, it wasn't like that. It was like this. When you were a slave, you were treated well. And I'm like, these motherfuckers still trying to justify. They're still trying to justify this shit. They're still trying to justify it.
They didn't view slaves in that manner, because there was also male slaves as well. So they didn't view them in that manner. So they used to take care of them. They had to take care of them, and they had to feed them and clothe them, and also provide for them.
Okay, so you think it's okay if people come into Mecca, kill everybody, and have sex with Khadija? That's okay for you?
No, because the premise I start with is Islam is true. So what I'm saying is,
if a Muslim does it, it's okay. If somebody else does it, it's not okay.
Yeah, pretty much. So what I'm saying is,
if a Muslim does it, it's okay. If somebody else does it, it's not okay.
Yeah, pretty much.